You did that earlier. Just do a refresh and it fixed mine.
Yeah, I fixed it.
I'm your host.
Coming in hot.
Who's Bunsen gonna kill today?
I'm not. I don't plan to kill.
Playing with us today
Let me in.
is
Let me in.
we have Rum played by Chev. Chev. Okay.
He's here. We promise.
We'll come back.
Yeah, you wouldn't be listening to us if Chev weren't here. So
Tavern played by Cloak.
hello.
Sorry, I didn't realize I
Played-
was hard muted.
Whoa.
Oh.
Alright, Rum played by Chev.
Hello.
Kellig played by Benson.
Hello. I almost died last time.
Peridot played by Rainbow.
I will smash things and we'll eat cereal.
Nijat is here, AEJ, but J no have character. J character go away.
Jay will be playing
They
Jay
took my
today.
fucking dragon. Can't have shit in Lumiere.
I took your OC in the divorce.
These MFs at the Citadel stole my damn OC.
Anyway. Oh, of course, smoke. Anyway, as you're watching them head back,
I'm not dead.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
oh god, you see them heading back down the mountain. So I have to ask, what's your plan?
Why did you make V's token bigger? Hold on.
Because he token big. He big. He's
Who is V?
This scary motherfucker.
the
Yeah, I
bodyguard
can't remember him.
for Mavet.
Oh, didn't he leave?
I just saw his picture. The session timed out.
Oh. You've
I'm still fine.
disconnected.
Wait, okay, fucking hold on a minute.
I thought that they all left. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, they're leaving.
Oh, okay.
They've basically
They're
left
in the
already.
process of, but we have to
Dude,
wait for Jay to fix their stuff
Fucking look at
to
at
actually
V.
be able to leave.
Fucking look at V. He has so much poise. Look at he's so huge. Why does he
Square up.
What rings you got, bitch?
Why are you so mean to V? He's just thick.
With how many seeds?
Dragons, become unstoppable.
Why are you so mean to him?
That's why he needs another dragon, so he can put one on each side and lift them.
Alright. So Smoke and them leaving. Smoke having left her coat with you guys. What's your plan?
Do y'all
I
think
am
we
gonna
should-
put the coat on.
I was gonna say, I imagine Smoke left us the coat because the book may be useful yet.
Well, Rainbow said he put the coat on.
Can I be honest, Cloaking, if I may be for a minute? I did that for a similar reason, but I was so sure that none of you would think of that I developed a contingency with Bryn like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Well,
The first thing that came to my mind, like, it's obviously the book.
I appreciate your vote of confidence in our abilities.
I had zero faith.
See, you can tell that you can tell Jay has DM'd before because he thinks that players won't pick up on things like that.
I'm not faulting Jay for that assumption. Like, I was reading one the other day where like players turned opening a door into a 3-hour-long argument because the door rolled upward like a fucking garage door, didn't swing like a normal one. So
my character did not pick up on that, but she's gonna definitely check out all the pockets to make sure there's nothing in there that she might like.
Definitely want to turn. I'm definitely gonna turn Rainbow up here. I had Rainbow turn way down.
Jay, you might have disconnected again.
Why?
Anyway,
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
So, you put on the cloak.
We might need to clean
It's
up the
very
map. I think I'm
stinky.
lagging out.
It smells like carrion.
I take it off, but I do check the pockets still. I want to see if there's anything good in there.
Yeah, I want to emphasize this coat smells bad. It smells like cinders and rotting raw meat. Don't check all the pockets. You'll find something wet.
I'm definitely not gonna put my hand in there. I'm just gonna shake the stuff out.
Little lizard skeleton comes out.
There's a human hand in there.
Yeah, there's a human hand in there.
Pretty fresh.
How long
Lots of
has she
potion
had
components. Well, not potion components, like components in general for spells. You know the kind.
I definitely told it no when it asked me if I wanted to erase all lines, but whatever. Thanks, game.
I'm talking more entities. If you've got a gajillion dice lying around, you might want to delete them. We might need to purge Kirby. Kirby's getting pretty full.
Jesus. You know, the usual stuff. The book falls out.
I
Here's
grab
the
the book
hole.
and I try to open it.
He lands on his face and goes, ow!
I poke at it and I say, open.
That's not how that works. I don't open.
I put the book in my book bag and go, you stay there until I figure this out. All right, now what, guys? And I set the coke on fire. The coat on fire.
You hear muffled yelling from the book bag.
Why did you set the cloak on fire?
Have you smelled it?
Probably a biohazard, frankly.
I can't say I did smell it, no. Also, how long did she have that hat? You know what? Never mind. I hope she's okay.
I'm going to reveal something. She's probably been wearing that coat nonstop for 11 years. It's probably best it's burned.
Yeah, it's burned. It's best it's burned, and it's best that you never smelled it. So I did you a huge favor.
Anyway, there's still indistinct yelling from the book bag.
I open and I go, shut up, and I close it and I go back to my business.
Unless you stop me, I'm going to actually reach into the bag and take out the book. Because
no, you can ask me to talk to the book though.
Peridot, I don't think we've told you about book. Can I see book?
You can talk to him, but now he's mine.
You don't even know the book.
Yeah, but now I want to be the guardian of the book.
Do you let him talk to the book?
I take the out of the thing so he can talk to the book and go, here you go, you can talk to him.
Hello.
She had a plan. I don't know what it is. But she had a plan.
What the fuck? Why do I keep disconnecting?
Wait,
was it a plan to disconnect?
Well, like, she did this, but she had a plan for why she did this. But I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Oh, it's the tablets! It's the fucking tablets! The tablets are lagging me out.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Just delete them all. We don't even use them.
Yeah, I just use the Steam browser.
Boop. To a tablet, delete.
Maybe her plan was to get a tablet.
Tablet?
And lag these motherfuckers out.
What's lag?
Either way, she had a plan? I don't know what it was, though. She didn't tell me.
Did she write it down in you?
No. No one can write anything down in me.
No one can open the book.
Did she write it on you?
No.
The book is in a cage.
No. Oops. Maybe it might have been in the coat. I don't know.
Well, you just burned the coat.
Well, I guess we never know because that thing was smelly.
By the way, I refuse to believe that Peridot has higher intelligence than Kellogg.
What's your intelligence?
Just a 7.
7. Let me look at my intelligence. 12.
I refuse to believe that. DM, can we swap intelligence stats? Kidding. I'm kidding.
I almost might have said yes.
How'd you even light the code on fire anyway? You just carry around a tinderbox on you? Actually, I think all D&D characters do.
Well, wouldn't something that old and gnarly be kind of covered in enough debris to...
Well, you still need some sort of kindling, right?
I think we all have...
I suppose that depends on what sorts of, like... Do Dragonborn excrete like an oil from their scales at all?
Yeah, I have a tinderbox that ends that discussion.
Well, she was covered in a lot of open wounds, so it's probably a lot of stuff in that thing.
Do Dragonborn sweat? This is unrelated tangent.
Do reptiles sweat?
I don't think they do. I think that's a uniquely mammalian property.
I'm not active right now. I can Google some shit.
Wait, no, sweating is a uniquely human thing, actually.
The metabolism depends on the temperature and the environment. Unlike birds and mammals, reptiles do not maintain a constant bodily internal temperature. Without fur or feathers for insulation, they cannot stay warm on a cold day. And without sweat glands or the ability to pant, they can't cool off on a hot one. So they can't sweat.
Yeah, only humans can, really. Anyway, that's a tangent.
Tangent over.
Reptile sweat. Sounds like the name of an energy drink.
So with the big bad evil...
Ow!
Revealed and walking away with one of our party members, is the rest of the opposing army at least leaving?
Yes.
Although not the way that we wanted to go. Mission accomplished, I guess. I kind of look to the rest of the party.
Y'all thwarted a war.
Kinda.
Well, I guess better than a war, but I still don't like where this is going because...
Wait, what
could be worse than a war? Letting the aspect of fear loose on things.
What about the faking? Do you think that she might have told the faking her plan?
Possibly?
She did talk to him privately, didn't she? Well, let's go ask him.
Where is the faking?
The faking is currently walking across a section of the wall a little ways away. Because the wall is gone, but you know.
Yeah. And also, he was right there at the big bad evil being revealed, so...
Yeah.
Let's go ask the faking if they discussed this plan.
Faking?
Yes.
Did Smoke tell you about any sort of plan or anything about what just happened?
She did not tell me what it was. She said something about tomorrow, however.
Tomorrow?
Yes. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting you.
It's just me.
Yeah, why is it just you?
Try restarting Steam.
That's a good idea.
Let's see if there's an update.
Yeah. But, she did not tell me what her plan was, just to wait until tomorrow.
Well, I guess we wait for tomorrow then.
I suppose so.
Is it? I feel like I'm imagining it's like eerily quiet and calm after what just happened. It's just like everyone's sitting around like. Anyway.
Yeah.
What time of day is it right now? Anyway.
It was late when you guys started to have this fight, or at least it was coming into sunset. Ow.
I'm going to break the silence and go, well, I guess I'll go rest off the wounds. Falling off this wall did a number on me.
Fair enough. Emmerich kind of walks off. He does not look pleased, and he kind of looks nauseous.
I mean, I would too if that happened.
So do we get to take a long rest?
Yes.
I put the book
We just
back,
go ahead and push that on Smoke's card.
Yay, sleepy.
I put the book back in my book bag and go, you watch out for Snuggles now.
What?
Watch out for what?
Snuggles.
Let's verify. Oh, hey, that's a thing. That's right.
I got my luck points back.
So Snuggles is my pet rat.
Why do you have a pet rat? You eat rats, don't you?
Oh, this one's my pet.
Oh.
I mean, you could have a pet chicken and still eat chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, true, but cats are obligate carnivores.
I would probably eat more chicken if I had a pet chicken, quite frankly. Just to make sure it stayed in line.
Oh, ow.
Honey, can we have a pet chicken one day?
Probably not.
Why?
I don't know. Seems like a lot of work.
I want a chicken.
I feel like there's a 10% chance it might be straight up illegal in your state.
Oh, it is Ohio.
I think Ohio doesn't have a chicken anywhere. Unless
So
you're
what do
like
we
in the city.
Ohio's run by chickens.
So what do we wake up to?
You guys wake up. The morning seems quiet. Emmert and the Fey King are kind of both pacing when a plant, much like the one that allowed you guys to teleport, blooms in the middle of the camp.
A plant?
There goes Jay again.
I'm here.
Oh, he got disconnected.
The chat window just popped up telling me you had disconnected. It must have been delayed. Or I saw that you were disconnected before you saw, which is also plausible. But
that's more likely.
I saw someone get disconnected as well.
I mean, your character isn't here at the moment anyway, so is it a big deal?
It's just annoying.
I like how you went back into Smoke Voice to say that.
Have you tried super gluing the program open?
I'm gonna kill you.
Anyway,
so we see a teleporting plant blooming in the middle of the courtyard.
Yep. And it opens, and this motherfucker pops out.
This motherfucker who?
Just jumps into the air.
Someone
lands.
we recognize, or you're putting a token down. Okay.
Jumps into the air and lands
and climbs
and
up.
Gets
trees.
ready.
Is that another Tepexi, or is that like a what is that?
All right, who's ready? Am I in the right place?
Hang on. So where are we relative to this character?
You're in camp getting up for the morning, and this motherfucker just shows up.
Hello?
I suppose right place would depend on where you think you are.
I don't know. I was expecting fighting. I was told there would be a war zone here.
Yeah, we kind of prevented that, sort of. Well, I had nothing to do with it, but...
Okay, then that means the plan probably worked. I was just kind of expecting it not to. It sounded kind of silly on paper.
Who are you and what?
Yeah,
Can you tell me what race this person is?
So we've established that you're in the right place, probably. Who the hell are you?
Tavern says
Gone.
the word hell.
You disconnected again.
Disconnected.
I'm gone.
Fuck it,
That's who
Tanya,
I
moving
am.
the pace.
Okay,
Is this-
fair enough.
We're probably not doing combat.
Is this a cat person or no?
No.
I just saw the tail.
He points his left thumb to his chest, and you notice that arm looks really different. I'm Merkava, and I'm the hero of this story. So I was contacted a little while ago by a voice in my head, kind of weird, that was telling me that it was the devil. Much weirder. And what he said to me was that I needed to be at a specific place at a specific time because I happened to be one of the few people within the college that was both against all of its horse shit and privy to a lot of the bad things that they were doing, and was willing to help out. One of your other guys in there apparently had an inside tip. I forget his name, but he does the thing with the tea leaves.
That sounds like Emmerich. You drink tea, don't you?
No, the other one. Wait, Emmy, you're here! Holy shit! Wait, that's bad.
No. There's just an exhausted. Oh no.
Do you need a tranquilizer, sir?
That won't work.
I'm sure you've tried.
He's talking about Toric. Toric, the divination professor.
That's the bitch. Anyway, he let me know what I had to do. He let me know the whole scenario about you guys being out here. I was told that I'd be out here and maybe there would be a war coming, so I thought I'd be ready for it. But there's no war.
It's over there. Just walk about 20 miles. You can't
don't listen to the cat. You're you're about 8 hours late, and B, it didn't end up happening.
Well, that's good.
Mostly.
And a little bad, but mostly good. Anyway, I was sent here because I was told that you guys needed an outside man in and an inside man out. And I'm guessing, because I was told there was going to be 5 of you, that the outside man's already in.
That you're going to turn yourself inside out?
You're not too far off.
That would be an amazing magic trick. Let's see it.
Again, disregard the cat.
I'll show you my magic some other time, but here's the important part. I'm here to help you guys with the plan.
We're still not sure what the plan is.
That's what I was told. Because I was told that the person I'm working with, in the words of the literal devil, is a bit of a bitch. Which, if the devil calls you a bitch, you've got to be a real bitch.
I hate to say it, but I suppose that could match the description of Smoke.
Smoke, huh? Anyway. So, the plan was for your outside man who gets in, who I'm guessing is also Smoke, and the person that just left, to get captured.
That did happen, yes.
All right. Then we're well on our way. Me, the tea leaf guy, and everybody else who has issues with the college internally have already been forming plans, especially after this whole fiasco came about. So, we're gonna march on that citadel and show them what for.
Oh, you mean it's finally time to hit things with my axe?
Probably. Those guys look pretty cuddable.
If I may ask, I'm still a little slow in the uptake here. What do you have against the college? What do you have to gain from this? I'm still a little lost.
Well, as you can see by the scales on my arms and the horns out of my head and this big tail and my gigantic Sasquatch feet, that I'm not exactly human. Actually, neither part of me is human. You're looking at the only half-dragon in existence, kid.
I'm not a kid, but understood.
And the college does some fucked up shit to dragons.
So I'm sorry, I missed like the last 40 seconds. Can someone give me a quick recap?
Half dragon.
Let's be fair to the half dragon. They have long lifespans. We're all comparatively kids, I'm sure.
No, I just call everyone kid. It's a bit of a problem.
Oh. Well, then you're just a problem. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I've been called worse. Anyway.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but if you're just going to outright admit to being a problem, then
that's the last thing you should do to me. But I was able to get into college because my magic is completely unique. No one's like me on Earth, or Lumiere, I guess. But
Earth?
Exactly, I don't know. Is this the devil's working? Anyway. But I knew for a fact they were doing some shady shit to my people down there. Sure enough. Once I got enough clearance by being, this, I was able to get down there and see the kind of shit they were pulling. And man, were they pulling some shit. They got a little girl chained up down there. Can't be older than 10.
Why?
Did it look like someone related to Smoke?
All right, I'm gonna lay this out for you. And he curls his tail around and starts drawing in the dirt. See, there's 3 different types of magic we know of on the world because at least at the college. There's magic that people are born with. There's magic that people entreat, and there's internal magic that anyone can use. People born with specific magic, like sorcerers, are pretty powerful in their own right. But it's really the most common kind of magic is people who are entreating their magic from other people, be it patrons or gods or. I know a guy back home who entreats his magic from a couple of water dragons.
What about fruits? Where does that fit into this?
That's probably I don't know how magic fruit works. Wait, there's magic fruit? Can I eat the magic fruit?
Yeah, I pull out what should I pull out here?
Banana. Show him a banana.
I'm out of bananas. Actually, no, I apparently do. Yeah, I have one Wabana. I pull out a Wabana.
Awesome! I peel it and throw the peel behind me and shove the whole thing in my mouth. It is interesting.
And you teleport to where the peel landed.
Oh! Well, that's cool. Anyway, and he walks back up to the drawing.
That was my last Wabana.
Anyway, probably a good thing. That kind of magic's extremely illegal. Is this above board? Government know you're doing this?
Yes, I do that I grill those for a living. That was my last one.
What are you, some kind of cop? I don't trust you now. You a cop?
Not a cop. I hate cops. Fuck cops.
If you're a cop, you have to tell us.
That's the best part. They don't.
Maybe you should beat it out of him. Make sure he's not a cop.
Oh, you don't want to try that. Anyway, the 3rd type of magic is the kicker, and what I was brought so high into the ranks for. Magic that's internal that anyone can learn. See, most people with internal magic can only use it because of a special lineage. Dad fucked a dragon. I'm well fucking aware of that. But
I had high hopes that you were the same magic kicks.
What?
He said he's the kicker, and I thought you were the same magic kicks.
You're not too far off, actually. The 3rd type of magic is a magic that everyone has but doesn't know how to access. That's what the college so desperately wants to discover. If they can find magic within everyone and teach it to people, they could build an army that no one else could match because no one else would know how to access it. And because that's kind of what I seem to have, they let me go for a while. Of course, I'm not teaching it to anybody, but that's probably what they know.
So you can teach us how to magically kick?
Absolutely fucking not.
Can you teach me how to get my Wabana back?
Wait about 6 hours. Might not look exactly how it was, though.
Pass.
I didn't climb to the top of... Oh, you can see it from here. That mountain all the way over there. To be passing this shit out for free. Nah.
Well, we saw you come out of a flower, not climb.
Oh yeah, I did that like a couple of years ago. Met an ancient dragon. He taught me how to do some cool stuff. Regardless, they want that kind of magic, and they think dragons have it. They're not wrong, and that's why they took your friend, probably. Because I'm guessing if all of these things are coming together, then your friend's probably one of the dragon aspects, or at least was pretending to be.
Right. I think pretending to be the aspect of fear.
How long have you been talking to the devil?
I don't know, like a couple of weeks. He just started talking to me, and I was just alone doing my own thing. And I'm just like, you know what? I'll entertain this. And then he proved it was real, and it kind of fucked with me for a little bit. Because one, that means the devil's real. That means hell's real. And I've not been a great person my whole life. So that's probably where I'm going. So I figured, hey, maybe I can get a rapport going. Maybe it won't be so bad when I get there. But...
you seem to be misunderstood what the afterlife means. But
probably. I also don't care. Don't plan on dying. Ever.
Have you met Smoke there or no?
What?
Have you met Smoke?
I don't know who the fuck Smoke is.
Well, I mean, she followed the devil, and she's like missing limbs. I thought it was because he followed the devil.
Nah. Although I am, and he takes his left arm and pops it off. Yeah, I am in that category, but like, that was a different reason. You're all really quiet about that? I feel like I might need to explain.
Yeah.
All I'm learning today is that apparently, due to Jay, all devil worshippers tend to be disabled.
I don't worship the devil. Only thing I worship is a nice hot meal. And booze. But yeah, no. When I was a kid, my village got attacked, and I lost this. And I almost died. But I managed to find my way to that ancient dragon guy I told you, and he taught me how to do really cool stuff. And I did that without this. When I got to the college, a bunch of eggheads were working on a project. They're trying to make a man out of metal. They got far enough to where they can bind metal to spirits. And I was persuaded to be a guinea pig. But hey, I got a cool metal arm now. It really hurts when you punch people with it.
Wait. When you said bind the metal to spirit, do you mean that literally, or do you mean spirits to metal?
It's complicated. The metal is enchanted to be magical and react to
difference anyway.
And react to spirits. I can channel my own will into it, and it becomes an extension of me. Doesn't work when I remove it, though.
You know who would have really loved this? Smoke. She was missing an arm and a leg. I bet she would have really loved to have those back.
She's not missing any limbs?
No, she has all her limbs. They just don't work right. Well, as far as I can tell, they're getting pretty close. Maybe they'll have a whole person working after a while. Although I wonder what they're going to do to get the man going. My arm only works because my stuff is going into it. So maybe they'll just kill someone and put their head in it? I don't know.
Wait. I think
Wouldn't put it past them.
Hang on, I think they wanted me for that. Possibly. They
tried
to kill me and take me back to the college, I think. It might have been for that.
Interesting. Don't do that.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm still here.
Anyway, that's the game plan in a nutshell.
So you said that we was going to hit someone with an axe. Where is this person at?
I don't know. Didn't really get that far. Just kind of assumed that there'd be a party waiting for me. I was told there'd be a few people in particular, but not exactly matching the description that I was getting here.
What descriptions were you given?
Well, I was told by the devil, who said he'd gotten his descriptions from the person that would be missing, was the strongest wizard in the world, a loyal and stoic cleric, an ingenious fighter, and an annoying cat. See, you're the reason I know I'm in the right place. You fit the bill. He's pointing at the cat. You fit the bill.
Genius fighter. I agree.
I think that refers to me, Paradigm.
You guys aren't exactly fitting the bill I was told about. Also, there's the fifth guy, but I was told not to reiterate that description under the grounds that it may incriminate the person.
All right. I don't know how to help you with that one then.
Me either. But anyway, it looks like I'm in the right place, but I was expecting more? I was expecting more. Not to be mean, but like, you guys were hyped up quite a bit. Whoever this person was had a lot of faith in you guys.
Well, that's good to hear, I guess.
Oh, are you talking about the book?
There's a book?
Oh, yeah. Peridot, take out the book.
The book is still out. I'm just holding it.
Oh, wow. That's a...
That's
a book.
I haven't seen a dragon hybrid like you in a long time.
Oh, fuck the book talks!
Yes, the book talks.
This is my BFF.
You literally just met the book. That's not. We had never called the book Bookie. His name is Tarkus, but everyone calls him Book.
Oh, his name is Bucky now.
So what's up, Talking Book? I have no idea what to say to this. This one, you got me off guard here, guys. Well played.
Is this the hero that you keep on talking about, Bookie?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Also, I don't know if you could utilize the magics I contain.
I'm pretty good with magic, but it's kind of my own thing. I don't really take too well to the other stuff other guys do.
Well, if you're aware of this plan, do you know where we should go next?
Absolutely not.
That's unfortunate because I also don't know.
I mean, I have a feeling the guys in the college are starting to mobilize, but going right there, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea.
Maybe someone else is here. Is that the Fake King?
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, King, remember me? I'm over here! Hey!
He turns and looks and goes...
This guy's crazy smart. He'll probably know what to do.
And just goes, oh, it's him.
Imagine that with the tone of, like, GLaDOS in Portal 2. Oh, it's you.
You look a lot more dead.
Like Emirate right now. You know how it is.
Do I?
Things have been rough these last few days. It is, however, good to see a friendly face. Has the college at least treated you well?
More or less. I can kind of just do whatever I want. I'm on the council.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they gave me this snazzy outfit.
Why are you on the council with my brother?
Because, one, need to keep an eye on that douchebag. Two, to keep an eye on the rest of the douchebags. Big old circle of douchebags, especially since I'm sitting in it. But...
You have a brother?
Yes, I have a brother.
Don't talk about Emmy's douchebag brother. Sensitive subject. I haven't gotten to kill him yet.
I thought we was talking about the Fake King's brother.
Fake King probably doesn't have a brother. You got a brother?
Okay,
no,
I do not. The Fake King. Never mind.
Gotta say, man, if you got a brother, the rights of secession must be kind of fucky.
I thought you were saying that the Fake King has a brother and he's like on the council.
No,
yeah, we just kind of sit in a big room, talk about our discoveries, what our plans are, drink coffee, a lot of coffee. Mine's laced with scotch.
Laced?
Cut, whatever. I wouldn't so much call it a cut as I'm cutting the scotch with coffee. It tastes horrible. Don't do that. Anyway, haven't gotten a chance to kill your douchebag brother yet. Maybe this is the opportunity we've been waiting for.
If you kill him, my family's not going to be very pleased about that.
You really care about that?
Not really.
Could I kill the rest of them too?
That seems morally questionable, admittedly, as much as I dislike them.
Yeah, you're too much of a softie, Emmy. Anyway.
Emmett has a brother?
Yeah, again, don't talk about him. Not great. May or may not have beat the shit out of him a while ago.
Oh, let's beat the shit out of his brother then.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of the plan. Well, not directly part of the plan, but I'm assuming it'll be a nice side benefit we get somewhere during. Anyway, Fake King! What the fuck do we do next?
To be fair, she didn't tell me her plan either.
Why the hell didn't she tell you?
I don't know. She's just like this. However,
did Smoke tell anybody the plan?
She evidently told the devil.
Well, more than likely what we need is if we have to storm a city with an army that has 2 dragons, one of which is literally the aspect of fear, and the other we're unsure of, and then there's Smoke there, and whoever this is...
What aspect was Smoke again?
I don't think she was. Sounds more and more like she was talking shit.
The point at the end of the day is, if anything, we need an army.
Didn't you say that she was the aspect of angry? Or was it grumpy?
The aspect of rage tends to be a red dragon trait.
Oh, I know him. That's the old guy in the mountains. You didn't know that?
No.
Don't tell anyone you heard that. Probably shouldn't have said that in retrospect.
The point is that we most likely need an army. And if there's anyone who's willing to mobilize, you've already got someone going to the other continent. And news will spread of the little battle the skirmish we had up here. Which doesn't look good for them. And since we are very much in the right up here, and I know the truth of what happened, I can speak with the pirate twins. See, the monarch is more than willing to send people. It's just convincing the people that they want to send to go is the problem sometimes.
Bribe them. They're pirates. Mercenaries. I've seen those coffers of yours.
It's not so simple. The twins are not so easy. If they were, I wouldn't have to be worried about this. Unless you want to go and try and communicate with the twins.
I don't think we have the coffers for that.
Maybe you don't. I'm really rich. But I don't think my money will be very good there.
What do you mean?
I'm on the council. I get paid fuck tons of money. I don't really know what to do with it. I kind of just put it in a pile in my house and sit on it. I think it's an instinct.
Yeah, I think I hear dragons do that.
I've heard of dragons that do that, but it's, I've always thought it was a waste, but it's weirdly comfortable. I don't know how to explain it.
Have you tried swimming in it by putting so much of it in like a big vault and swimming through it? I hear that's.
I don't think that worked too well. I mean, for there to be that many coins, for there to be actual surface tension you could swim in, you'd need to be so wealthy. I don't know. It'd be like a cartoon.
What's a cartoon?
Oh, it's little pictures that people draw on paper. They usually put them in like news scrolls as like a little comedy section to, help liven the mood. I know a couple of cartoonists. They don't get paid very much. I tend to help them out. They're usually pretty funny. There's this one about a cat. Really hates Tuesdays.
Perhaps we should take this to the bar and, discuss it over the bar.
What bar? We're in a fort.
Your forts don't have bars?
The fort itself isn't dry, but the fort doesn't really have a set bar.
Take me to the booze, old man.
Well, I mean, the Fey King's here. I mean, you'd think there'd be a bar of some kind.
Do I know of any...
Doesn't the Fey King have like a traveling bar that follows him around?
I had to come here and it was an emergency. I had to come alone. You think I'm going to bring the whole procession to a war?
Yes.
That's like showing up to a war with a group of jesters.
Oh, you're telling me that's out of character for you?
I would rather not put them in danger. They don't deserve that. There are, however, barracks, and you can most likely get alcohol there. And, as you guys are walking, Emerit, grabs Kelleg and goes, can I talk to you for just a second before we keep moving?
Yeah, what's up?
Last night when I was up on the top of the wall, I heard the person who took Smoke refer to the Fey King as Soul. And I wanted to mention this to you because it's concerning. I am worried about what connection he has because the Fey King looked actually worried. On top of that, now he shows up and he's a long prominent member of the council of the college, and I know he says that he's not working with them, and he does have a history of being, albeit a little excessively kind to me. Kind, I don't know if I trust that because it's just too convenient.
Well, A, I'm not sure I understand what the soul means, and B, to be fair, we have heard about this devil thing that I... Actually, DM, have we been at all aware that Smoke has been in contact with some sort of devil?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Kellogg to be like, I got this tooth fruit that you eat it and you have to tell the truth.
Unfortunately, that hasn't been invented yet.
You've got a fruit that when you eat it, you see the devil.
Yeah, it's called devil fruit.
Nah, that shit's a fruit that when you eat it, you see the devil. That's what a fucking persimmon does to you, man.
Anyway,
Shit's nasty.
B, this stranger did talk about some sort of devil, and Smoke has been Smoke's patron or contact with Smoke, and that certainly adds up.
Yes, but the college didn't have any information on the devil, really. And the few people who did have patron pacts with the devil have tended to be secretive about it for a reason. It's not so much that the devil is stigmatized as he doesn't tend to like when his followers talk about what he can do.
Yeah, does that not make the stranger more believable?
I guess? I don't know. I'm still reeling after what happened.
Yeah, today's been fast already, but again, I'm still not sure I understand this soul business you speak of.
I don't know. The person referred to the faking is soul.
Can you spell that for a second? Are you saying S-O-L or S-O-U-L?
S-O-L.
Okay.
I agree that the stranger is a little unsettling, or at the very least unusual, but considering the information that he has adds up with the information that we have, I'm inclined to believe it.
Very well. I just don't know. With us learning that apparently who we thought was Mavet is a completely different person, and there's all these other things going on. I'm just anxious.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go and see what our plan is going to be. Over 9 a.m. booze, apparently.
Yeah,
Bookie!
I think I might abstain from that.
Bookie, can you drink? That's that Bookie.
Stop it! You're gonna get his pages wet.
I would rather not be wet. It is very unenjoyable. I've been wet once before, and it took ages for me to dry out.
Yeah, you can't
It had to be
even find
done
the pages.
magically.
Oh, since you're not drinking, back in the book bag you go. Watch out for snuggles.
Anyway, like, are we in the fucking barracks drinking at this point?
Yeah.
All right, I've had a drink, and I'm bored. Who's the strongest person here?
Oh, I think that might be Kellogg.
That would probably...
Why, you want to fight him?
Well, that depends on your definition of strength. You just mean physical strength, either Kellogg or rum.
Anything.
Yeah, I think that would be me or rum. Why do you ask?
Because I want to fight the strongest person here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Kellogg.
Are you sure?
Yep, definitely Kellogg. You should fight him right now. We'll sit around, drink, and watch you.
Mostly just because I want to get a gauge of what we're working with here.
Fair enough. Are we working with like sticks here or
anything?
What? I mean, we probably shouldn't use our actual weapons, right?
I mean, I'm gonna.
In that case, I guess I'll use my weapons too. Should we take this outside then?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think these guys want us fighting in here. I'd like a little open space.
All right.
You guys coming, or are you just gonna sit here, or what?
We're coming. Yeah.
I'll see the spectacle. Why not?
Will you be able to, if someone dies, will you be able to help with that?
I take it you're smart enough to know to stop before that. If you're stronger than you look, anyway.
I would still like to have an emergency medic on the field.
Faking's got this. Worst case scenario, he's tough enough to jump on the way if someone's going to go too far.
It's less the taking it too far and more the could accidentally sever a neck or something.
Anyway.
I trust that fighters of your skill won't, but I'll come watch just in case.
Oh, don't lie, Tin Can. You want to see us go at it.
Perhaps.
See that pause there?
I've drawn my sword and shield, and I say, "Alright, I'm ready when you are."
I crack my guy cracks my his one set of knuckles. Alright. How are we gonna do this? Do you wanna How do we want to do this, by the way?
So I have a question for you. Does that arm count as a weapon?
Maybe legally.
I'm going to consider this a practice fight, which means it's going to have similar rules to like the practice fight Bunsen had. So you're not aiming to actually injure, you're aiming to maybe disable or to land a few hits. It's more about who gets hit first, and there's a couple of rounds probably.
I was thinking this was going to be basically actual combat, considering that like the stranger here wants us to use actual weapons.
All right.
And we do have a medic
combat.
And we do have we have like medics on the field on standby.
True.
So like that's why Kellogg was kind of taken aback, like, "Oh, you want actual weaponry? Okay, I guess let's make sure we have like field medics just in case." Yeah.
All right, then let's count it as an actual battle.
Okay.
Have fun, children.
All right, then.
Roll your initiative.
And blows them up.
All right. For initiative, I got a fat 14.
I am less than that.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we're just kind of standing across each other then. All right, big guy, show me what you can do.
All right. And I'm going to I'm just going to simply not run as in dash, but I'm going to run up and take a slash with the sword. So for the roll to hit, that is 19, which is a crit because of half orc.
So when you crit, because this is supposed to be, friendly combat, you'll notice that as you crit, I just kind of cross my chest a little bit, and the crit winds up being negated. It's a use of Sentinel at Death's Door.
Oh, come on, that's boring.
Yeah, well, too bad you're the one that wanted medics on the field.
Let's just not roll damage and play it by ear, though.
That works, also.
Fucking whatever. I can't really interact with it anyway.
I mean, I was gonna roll damage, but okay.
Yeah, just fucking... Just you give him a nice hit.
Okay.
That's a little better than I was thinking.
My damage is... Outside of a crit, my damage is a 1d8 plus 6.
Yeah, that put a decent dent in him. All right, then. I thought this was going to be easy. Lucky for me, I'm my own best backup. And he gestures his hands together, and he just kind of shouts with a "Ha!" and a perfect clone of himself, but basically in a kind of translucent blue light, appears directly behind you.
Should I roll? Is this?
No, it just shows up.
Oh.
It's the manifestation of an echo.
Okay.
Anyway, why don't I show you how we do things downtown? All right.
Stop talking and hit me.
Well, I'm gonna fucking Jesus. I have to pull up a d20. Hold on. All right.
That's his weapon. Is a d20.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
All right. So that's an attack roll. That's That would be +4, +3, so that's a 14.
That does not hit.
Oh, I'm gonna try that again. How about a 16?
That also does not hit.
Spend a key point.
My armor class is 19.
You're a tough one to hit.
Unless you manage to hit, I imagine that whatever you're throwing at me, I'm just definitely blocking with the shield.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take my action surge to take another action. And give that another one. Okay, that one is... What's 18 plus 7? That one's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
And that one's like a good, clean hit.
All right. Where do you hit?
You blocked the hits from me. Blocked the first 2 hits from me, but the ghost catches you off guard from being behind you.
Yeah, I imagine I try to whip around to block with a shield, but I just don't whip around fast enough. You get me right in the shoulder.
Yeah, and that would be 1. That would be 1d8 plus 4. So right. that would probably be a decent hit on its own.
All right. So yeah, that's a respectable hit. I'm definitely feeling that, but after recovering from that hit, I'm just gonna take another slashing, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take another slash at what I assume is the real deal.
Yeah, no, you can tell them apart really easily. Like one's normal, the other one is like an ethereal blue ghost.
Yeah, but I mean, like I don't know if you might have changed places or something.
Nah, I didn't do.
I didn't think
that.
so. I didn't think so, but I assumed this. That is a non-natural 20 to hit.
All right, that would still hit.
Yep, so that's another 1d8 plus 6.
You're pretty good at this.
Thank you.
Is that all you got? You can only do 1 attack?
Oh, you're right. I can do 2.
Yeah.
And thank you for reminding me. I actually forgot.
Yeah, I figured we're level 7. You should have multi-attack if you haven't multi-classed.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, all right, how about this one? I give another slash, and this is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that one still hits. All right. That was all good and all. Let me see what I can do. And this is going to be a lot of unarmed attacks because I don't have to blow my bonus action on summoning my ghost. So that's 1. All right, that'd be a 21.
That does hit.
2.
That does not hit.
Yep. No, that's not a 2. But that one's only a 10. That one would be blocked. But with a flurry of blows, I get another one. That one does not hit. That one does, though. And that was a hit from flurry of blows. So that one is going to need a... Is that one a Constitution save? Yeah, give me a strength save, DC 15.
Strength save?
Yeah, DC 15.
I only rolled a 3, which is an 11.
Yeah, you fail the save, and you fly 15 feet past me.
Towards you?
Yeah, but I step out of the way.
Oh. Alright. So... Oh, because the clone hit me with that?
Yeah, the clone hit you with that one.
Alright. So I imagine I blocked some of the blows, but yeah,
I caught you in a good way, and it knocked you backwards.
Yeah. I'm not prone, though, right?
No. It's a separate... I can either choose to knock you prone or choose to knock you away.
Gotcha.
Oh, you nailed the landing!
Thank you. And
you want to call it there? That looked like it hurt, though.
I'm doing just fine, thanks. How much damage would that have been, actually?
That would have been... I hit 2 out of the 4 of those. So that would be 2d8 plus 8.
2d8 plus 8. Alright. I think I'd be able to take, 2 or 3 more. I have 67 now.
I have 63, and you've landed about as much on me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say I'm fine, thanks. I whip around and try to hit you some more. That is a 15 to hit.
That one I knock away with my metal arm.
Okay. Hit you with another one. That is a 25 to hit.
And that one would get me.
All right. And I'm gonna use action surge and try another. That is a 23 to hit.
That one's good.
That is another 19, which is a crit.
He's like, and he's gonna catch that one. He's like, okay, I think we're good. Okay. I underestimated you guys. Also, give me a minute. And he uses his open hand monk ability to restore some health. I think I'm at that level. Yeah, I can restore my health a little bit.
Yeah, I take my sword back and kind of like move around my arm, like in a circle, moving like around the socket.
You didn't look like a fighter. I'm surprised.
Not the first time we've gotten that. I'm actually a farmer, you know.
Yeah, not many people know what to do when, there's two of me. Anyway, if you're the strongest one here, I think we're in good shape.
Well, thank you.
Now is the question, though. Where are we going to get this damn army? You guys said you sent someone out?
Yeah. What was her name? Someone from the college. Like their father was like a noble over in what you call it.
Listen, I'm on the council, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sylvaris. She didn't seem to really like it.
Lilette.
Yeah.
You sent Lilette? On a diplomatic mission?
Is that a bad
Look,
thing?
we didn't really have much of a choice.
You definitely did. There's at least 4 other people here that are a better choice.
To be fair, yes, I wouldn't trust Lilette to go and get me a coffee without coming back with a few unwanted items.
Do you suggest we go to Sylvaris ourselves?
I don't think we could get there in a timely enough manner.
Why don't you
seemingly teleported here out of thin air. Can you not do that again?
No, that wasn't me. That was a couple of people showed up. First of all, they were cats, which was a little weird. And then they became not cats and big people in big armor. And I'm like, okay, looks like I've got to kick some ass today. Turns out they were nice, working for the devil. And maybe not. Maybe the devil's working for them. That's a little bit of a gray area in my book. But anyway, they said, stand in this circle. And I'm like, okay, you might need to fight when you get out of the circle. What do you mean get out of the circle? And then I woke up here. And I just figured it'd probably be for the best to just kind of come out swinging.
Question is, what year do you think this is?
It is current year. I didn't go through time, dickhead. Probably.
Well, how can you be certain you didn't go through time?
I don't know. This doesn't look like the future.
To be fair, depending on how you substantiate time and space, they are arguably one and the same. But that, again, relies on theories that relate to that kind of thing, and that might be why traveling in outer regions doesn't really make much sense here. I don't know entirely.
Yeah, that's egghead shit.
Yeah, I don't think Einstein exists in our plane.
You approved my egghead shit.
Yeah? I approved it. I didn't read it.
You didn't. You signed off. How many other things did you sign off on that you just didn't?
I don't know. They put shit on my desk. I look at the title, decide whether or not this would ruin the world, and then I stamp it accordingly. Guessed wrong on yours, I guess.
Arguably, you've guessed right.
I don't know. Gray area.
We might be able to get off this plane and see other planes, but also we don't know if it's dangerous or not.
Probably shouldn't have stamped this one. Should I start reading these?
Yes, you should start reading.
He opens his bag and pulls out a bunch of them that he hasn't approved yet.
Why do you carry those around with you?
I'm not gonna leave my shit at the office. The janitors have keys to those. You think I'm gonna trust the janitors?
Why would the janitors want to go through those?
They're on the higher-ups' payroll. Like, let me put it this way. You're a dickhead working minimum wage. Head of the school comes up and says, hey, want to make a little bit of extra scratch? All you need to do is steal from the strongest man in the universe. They'll probably risk it.
The strongest man in the universe?
Hey, wait a minute. Is that the paper from the other basement group?
This one? Oh, I think so. You recognize these names?
Yeah, maybe make them wait a little longer on that one.
I don't know. There's some pretty cool pictures in this. I didn't bring my stamps, though.
But they've blown the door off of their room multiple times in the last few times that I've been there.
Well, now I'm definitely approving it.
No.
Do you read anything? Or you just step absolutely everything without reading it?
I don't know. Some of it's written in a language I can't read. It's all horse shit. Bunch of squiggles. I have to have someone read it. I have to have someone read the title for me. Like, look at this. Can you read this?
Yes. It's in Sylvan. You're a half-elf. Why? Sylvan is.
Wow,
this is elf?
Yes. This college must be really, really,
Wow, your font sucks. Draconic's dope. It's a bunch of circles.
What?
This college must not be really that much of a big deal then, huh?
No, they just kind of pay me money and I do whatever I want.
God, I wish that were me.
They really think they got one over on me, but I'm playing both sides. I think.
Either way, we've already got someone going to the other country. We should probably consider who we can get here. The other option is we go to the island.
All right, I know enough from those meetings that we're not supposed to go there ever.
Do you really believe the college?
No, not in a... The college doesn't want us to go their way in that if you go there, you're going to end up as a headstone on their shoreline way.
Still. All right, it's settled then. You go to the island and we'll go to another place.
So what you're saying is the island has some really strong individuals that may make a great army.
We don't even know that it's an individual. If it's individuals, the only people we ever hear that come back from it describe it almost as a force. Whatever's on that island doesn't want anyone else there.
Is it a force that can be reasoned with?
I don't know. There's a lot of headstones though, so I'm gonna guess not.
I think we should try to get the pirates.
The pirates are already going to be helping us.
Yeah, but we're gonna need more than this little group of mercenaries here.
Weren't we just talking about twins?
To be fair, and I would like to bring this up, Alistramaire is a very small island, and the one place that we can land on, we can't leave. The rest of the island is off limits, and if you happen to go out into the woods, you tend to go missing. So, you stay in the town or the city. They tell you nothing about their culture or their people. You partake in whatever trade or dealing you have there, and then you leave usually. Sometimes people port there, as far as I know, to just stay for a little bit while they're repairing a ship from a storm or something. But most people try to steer clear of that place.
Yeah, I've read enough fantasy scrolls to know that that's probably some endgame shit. Probably shouldn't go there yet. I have a feeling if we try any funny stuff there, we're gonna end up as a smear on their street.
But weren't we just talking about twins trying to get them on our side? Wasn't it the pirates?
We could go to the pirate land. Do we have another option? Do we have another option? Last time I was in that pirate city, it didn't go great.
We can either go to Bijouvi and try to reason with the twins, or we can go to Silvaris and meet up with Lilette, who I don't know if we should. You're right. We probably shouldn't have trusted her with this, but we were panicking and we didn't have a lot of options because a war might have occurred.
Did we even get there in time? It's across the continent.
We are in basically Bijouvi's backyard. We could go there first and then Silvaris later.
Well, wait a minute. You, fake king, you probably know those fucking cats who made the portal.
Yes, I am well aware of the cats who made the portal.
Well, can't you hook us up?
I could, yes.
All right, then. We don't have to worry about distance. You want to go to Pirate Land, or you want to go to that place with the really rich people that have lived for a really long time that nobody really seems to question?
I don't know. Twins sounds pretty hot.
If you try to do anything with the twins, they'll probably kill you.
Yeah, didn't go great.
What is the nature of these twins?
Is that why you're missing an arm?
No. That's a story for another time. I lost it in a fight with a dragon.
Didn't you say you lost it in your town?
Yeah, the village was attacked by a dragon. And I lost.
The pirate twins are, in essence, the children of, from what I know anyway, the children of the monarch.
Oh, the children. All right, let's go.
They're not actually his kids, by the way. Learned that last time.
Oh.
There.
Good for them.
I think that this has become a bit. I know that as far as I can tell, the twins entirely answer to them, and no one else. As for the twins, I don't know much about the twins. I know more about Sylvaris than I do the twins. Ember just kind of looks awkward and goes, I don't really know as much about those kinds of places when I tend to know more about Elestramur or the weird northern mountain region because I was studying strange things and not.
Sylvaris is a weird-ass place. I've met a couple other chancellors that when they've come over for trade talks and all that,
Wait,
what's the word I'm looking for? Bureaucracy? I think that's the word.
Emmer, you tell me that you never been to the pirate town?
No.
Don't take Emmy to the pirate town.
Oh, it's settled. Let's go to the pirate town and introduce him to some pirates.
All right.
Well, fuck it. If we're going there, Emmy, you're gonna get laid, buddy.
No. I don't know. He just gets really awkward. It's just he just like turns around and gets really awkward. Just
I no longer understand what's happening here.
We're going to Pirate Town.
So, Emmer, what freedom looks like?
To be fair, this area is labeled a region of freedom and about freedom, so that would make sense.
I mean, it's just a free port. It's not even a city. Don't say that out loud, though. They take that very personally. Like knives personally.
I guess I should ask, how is my brother doing?
Your brother? Well, ever since he, got on the council, he's been a little power hungry.
Expected.
Keeps making call-outs against the headmistress. Keeps saying that she's making all these mistakes, all these grand moves to try to expand the college or whatever, and none of it's working out. I feel like this one will be the last straw. The board's already getting ready to kick her out. I have a feeling they're going to try to put someone else up there. Probably not me. Mostly because I slept through the rest of the meeting.
Why do they keep you around if you
I
keep
kind of
defected.
defected.
Like I said, they want my magic. They're thinking that if they just pamper me enough, I'll eventually cough it over. And I'm too strong to be put in those shackles they got in the basement, so they don't even pretend to try. That's probably where your buddy is, by the way. We should probably move fast. Those are some very, very rusty shackles. Probably not very comfortable.
I think she kind of likes that kind of stuff.
I want to meet this friend of yours.
She's very into being miserable.
Yeah, we all got more in common than I thought. Anyway. What about those cat people then? Not you. The portal people.
They will be on their way shortly.
Well, I mean,
the one good thing is I always have a method of contacting them.
Well, I mean, we're almost at the pirate place. Why don't we just, travel there ourselves?
Do you know what a scale on a map is?
I don't think the map's
he pulls out a map that has a bunch of shit drawn all over it. It looks like a bunch of child drawings and like faces, and he illustrates the distance between where they are and the pirate city. He's like, this right here if you take your fingers and you put the distance there and you move it to the scale on the map, that's kilometers. It would take us weeks to get there on foot.
I think you're just being lazy.
You know what? You can walk. We'll take the portal. Pull your bootstraps up, kitty cat. I don't like this one. Do you guys like this one? I don't like this one.
No, not really.
See, my concern with you guys going to Sylvaris is Sylvaris is also afraid of being the first to start a war.
I'd say
But
the war might have already started.
Yes. Bijouvi, however, is far more likely to fight. Because while they technically didn't start a war, they drew the line in the sand. This used to be all one country on this side. Now it's a country and a state of sorts.
Plus, you get enough people with swords in one spot without a war, without people to hire their mercenary work. You know, it'll make them want to fight. They're probably itching for it.
So what you're saying is we should go to Bijouvi first.
Probably.
More than likely, yes. I warn you, the pirate twins are fickle and difficult.
How
Hey,
should we
I'm also
approach them?
fickle and difficult. Maybe I'll be able to do better this time.
How should we approach them?
Carefully.
Yeah, carefully.
Not with your weapons drawn, though. They'll see that as a threat immediately.
In that case, just puts the arm behind my back.
I think your arm is fine, probably.
Yeah, that was the joke, dickhead.
So, faking, if it's not too much trouble, could we have a portal to go there?
Of course. See,
Didn't you hear, Bonehead? The people are coming. He's Bonehead, not you.
I do have one last concern, which is I don't know. I'm worried about Suishi as a whole. They're likely to come back to this area, and I can work out what I can, and we can hold this line as long as we can. Worst case scenario, I step in. I'd rather not. My power is immense, and I'd rather not actually hurt people.
I don't think there's much choice in the war.
True, but I'd rather not go to war.
I'd say the war's already started, if you ask me.
Yeah. I understand that. But none of these people have seen war. Not an actual war. They've seen and read and heard stories of it, but they've never been part of one.
I don't think there might not be much choice. Suishi's college has kind of been forcing everyone's hand here. I don't know if there's an alternative at this rate.
That is fair.
Sometimes you have to do terrible things for the right cause.
An eagle, a hawk, and a vulture land nearby.
A what?
He just looks at them and he goes, "None of you are anything that matches. How do you keep doing this?"
What just happened?
Hey, they were all cats when they showed up at my place.
An eagle, a falcon, and a vulture show up. None of you are the same thing. How do you keep doing this? And the three of them transform into the knights, and one of them just goes, "Well, he said bird. He didn't say what kind of bird."
Oh, hello again.
Well, of course I said bird, and when I said bird, I meant something that could fly pretty fast. Like an eagle. Well, falcons would fly pretty fast.
Falcons are faster.
Why did you go for a vulture, though? I don't know. Seemed cool. The two others just kind of give her a look.
Anyway, hello again. We were needing a portal to Bijouvi.
We know. We can't get you exactly into BGV. That'd be weird, and also might cause a fire.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But we can get you outside of BGV.
Okay, wait, what was this about a fire?
Oh, yeah, no, sometimes if you drop the portals in city areas, and they malfunction because there's something in the way or otherwise, they can cause a fire.
Is that why that warehouse burned down downtown a couple weeks ago?
Yes, but that wasn't our fault.
Is there any danger of us just suddenly being in a tree or a wall or rock?
I was about to ask. It's dangerous in cities, but not in forests filled with trees?
Well, no, because it's not like you're going through the world. You're going under or over it, I guess, in a different way. You're not... Okay, imagine the world is a cloth. And you take...
Wormholes, gotcha.
The two pieces of cloth and bring them together. Yes, exactly.
I didn't say that in character, because in character I have no idea what a wormhole is.
Fair enough. But basically you're just joining these 2 points temporarily and then taking them back apart. And it means that you don't have to pass through the intermeeting area in the middle. There's nothing there. It's just the 2 points at that point. But you do have to go through like an intermediary outside zone, and the outside zone is kind of whatever grab bag of places. We've had regions that are much like voids. We've had run-ins with spaces that are a lot more akin to forests.
I was wondering, how come a fire is a danger in
They're
a
just
city?
asleep and leaned against each other.
How come if you put it in a city, it might start a fire, but not in a forest filled with trees?
Because usually the trees fall away, and sometimes it does cause a fire in the forest, but it's not as often as it could be.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we've caused a few forest fires, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh. That's a problem.
Yeah, considering the entire world is like over half forest.
Fair enough. We usually don't go between forest areas, though. We're usually going around in cities, since that's just easier. This is a really weird spot that we're pretty sure keeps opening up, and we don't know what it's for, but it's out on like in the other country. We're not certain why it keeps opening the way it does, and we don't know what it's for, but it's going somewhere, and we haven't gone through it yet.
Sounds like an adventure for next time.
Yes, of course. Didn't you say you sent someone out into Savaris?
Yeah, we might have to go there anyway.
Ooh, let's hope she didn't spot one and go through it.
I have an uncomfortable feeling that might have exactly happened.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's one person alone.
Death could happen.
It's Lilette.
She also has a demon horse.
She has
Excuse me?
Yes, she has a demon horse.
We also kind of gave Lilith a demon horse.
Where the hell did you get a demon horse?
It's complicated.
Some pocket?
It came from a pocket, yes.
Actually, it came from this coat.
I recognize that. That was in the contraband cabinet.
It was?
Was it?
Yeah. Were you guys rooting around in the contraband cabinet?
Bunsen got it from the dungeon.
Oh, the dungeon.
Yeah.
I thought it was in the things that Lilette stole. No, never mind then.
Lilette stole a bunch of rods.
Though, if I'm not mistaken, Rum is right now wearing one of the robes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, does Rums have the same pockets?
No.
Oh.
But it is one of the robes that was stolen.
I am? I thought it was just the same robe I always had.
Oh, I thought you guys had swapped around items. Because it was like the robe of light. I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't remember changing his robe, but maybe I did.
Fair enough.
Change the robe.
Yeah, because you wanted to figure out what the activation word was so you could turn it on and off like a nightlight.
Oh,
I remember
that's right.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're right.
Oh yeah, and you also wanted to look more like a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
You're a what?
Rim is a wizard.
You're a
I'm
wizard.
a what?
Emirate sighs and says, we gave Lilette a demon horse that we found in a magic coat, and she is on her way currently to Sylvaris to go see her dad.
Well, in that case, it's probably a good idea you sent the demon horse. Can she at least talk to it?
Yes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You can talk to the demon horse, but the demon horse doesn't speak common.
Doesn't she speak with beast, or was I mistaken?
It was demonic, I think. No, abyssal. Right?
Demonic is abyssal.
Oh, they're the same thing?
Yes.
I remember her saying that she could speak to us. I can't remember if she could speak to beast or if she spoke some other language.
She doesn't speak that language. She's just sort of, but she does read a couple of languages, yes. It's just there's like a little exchange, and Emmer goes, I actually wanted to know, what did my brother do when he found out that I yielded results? I just need to know, for personal reasons.
Wait, what?
What did my brother do when I finally yielded results?
I think it was brought up because your project was one of the ones that everybody's like, how the fuck did this get greenlit? They were throwing a big old stink about it. And I think it was Mavette. Mavette brought up at the council meeting that it had shown some fruit. Some fruit. Your project.
Yes.
Yeah. It had borne some fruit, and that shut everybody up. But your brother was still really mad about, like, how did it get greenlit in the first place? And I'm just like, I greenlit it, and everybody just kind of shut up.
I know for a fact that he approved it, thinking no one else would approve it.
Yeah, I think it got onto my desk. You need at least 2 signatures, and they don't send anything to me unless they really want something passed. Usually I pass it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes the titles are just hilarious. I have to... One of them was literally like, they wanted to unfurl a scroll of Tarask, like in the courtyard. Because they thought they had magic to kill a Tarask. And somebody had signed off on it, and it got to my desk.
What's a Tarask?
You don't want to know, buddy.
Is it like a giraffe?
What's a giraffe?
Look at this Tarask.
See,
I'll use your broken corpse as my war standard.
See, the thing I was hoping for was his little practical joke would mean that, I might have actually gotten to him for once.
I mean, he was pretty upset. But I think he's just pissed whenever he hears your name.
Good.
I was really drunk, though.
Though I am a little concerned about
that meeting was at like 2:30. I was gone by then. It was a Sunday.
Though I am a little concerned about the fact that you signed off on it, and what you stated was, if they really want something signed off on, they just go to you. Which means they've probably been using you to fund projects that relate to this whole dragons in the basement thing.
No, I don't. Usually the topics in the first few sentences have what they had. I didn't approve anything even remotely regarding to the basement unless they put it in some kind of writer. And usually with the big boys, I kind of just decline them on default because I don't have time for that.
You probably did. You probably didn't read it, and you probably did.
Yeah. That's why you have to read all of those, as much as they suck. Because, I'll be honest with you, nobody likes reading academia papers. Not even me.
Yeah, well, maybe when this is all over, you can put someone on the council that's not there to help unseated. That'll do that. But I'm not going to read these.
Maybe you can try eating them.
Looks up report in hand.
Roll for digestion.
That's going to come out bad. Well, I don't need the second half of this. I toss it into a nearby fire.
Wait, why is it just a nearby fire? Is the coat still on fire?
Yeah.
It'll burn. That coat burned for 9 days.
Jesus.
That coat's gonna be burning 20 years from now.
It's like that pit in the Middle East.
I think it's in Russia, actually.
I thought it was in the Middle East.
But
hang on, I can look this up. Pit that is always on fire. The door to hell in the Turkmenistan desert, a crater dubbed the door to hell, has been.
The Turkmenistan's in the Middle East.
Okay, fair enough.
The door to hell has been burning for decades. Huh. Alrighty then. That's a D&D idea. I'm gonna keep my hat for later.
To be fair, I got really heavily inspired by a stupid thing, and I've got kind of a weird setting I might be running soon. But yeah, no mood. But I had kind of a similar thing where I went down a Wikipedia hole. The Wikipedia hole's been burning since Wikipedia started.
Anyway.
So the three of them start getting to work on setting up a gate, and he just kind of like the Fey King kind of looks at you guys and says, "I will warn you that the entirety of this city, while capable and wonderful, is not the safest. So beware of who you speak to about what. There are a lot of people there who would sell your soul to Satan for a corn chip."
What's a corn chip?
What's Satan?
You were literally just talking about Satan.
No, I was talking about the devil. Is that his name?
There are some very old texts, most of which we presume come from another plane, that do refer to the devil as Satan. But there are also texts that refer to Satan as being some sort of food, so I'm unsure of what that means.
What?
So,
There's also
it's
a
a
group
little
that
up in the
worships some kind of fabric named satin.
I'm unsure of what the Satin is.
What have you heard about this, Cat?
Oh, it's from a group of people who can't spell.
I know some really old texts sometimes talk about, like, a bunch of things of, like, weird wars and birds of metal and all kinds of things. But they're all texts that we don't entirely understand.
What about arms of metal?
Birds of metal sound badass.
Wouldn't it be too heavy to fly?
Yeah, we've debated that a little bit. Every once in a while when it comes up. We've only got like a few little bits here and there, nothing that's really concrete that we can run off of, but apparently there's a place where there are metal birds.
They'd have to be really big.
The only reason I know a little bit about it is for a short bit there I was working in theoretical magics before I was allowed to pitch my own ideas and try to have my own thing going on. I did intern in another lab that may happen to have had something to do with the whole metal arm thing. They're not doing a very good job of figuring out how to deal with this whole making a metal man.
I point to the dragon in our party and go, "There's a metal arm guy right there."
Yes. They did design that one, but the reality of it is that we don't really have a way to discern it, to easily make it sentient. It's like making a suit of armor with no person inside. There's nothing there. It's trying to get the whole person there, and he mentioned the concern that they might try to kill someone to get it working. We're not entirely certain the mechanics of it, and I'm not entirely certain what they've been doing since the last time I was down there. Well, up there, their workshop is on the 3rd floor. Because they have yielded results.
That's why it's so loud higher up in the tower. I thought all those eggheads with the loud shit were in the basement.